Fans, what are your top Rey Mysterio feuds of all time? As he gets ready to go into the Hall of Fame, I was thinking this man had so many great matches, and I was really trying to pin down some of his top feuds. I mean, I actually think this wouldn't be my top, but Dave Batista, I think Ray brought out the best in him. And when I look back at Batista, he had a great feud with Triple H and Undertaker, but his feud with Rey Mysterio kind of stood out to me. The way he turned on him and just the sympathy you would have for Ray in that feud. I don't know if it was the most violent, but it was definitely, I'd have to put it up there as just a memorable feud. After that, man, Randy Orton, because at the time when Randy Orton was feuding him, he was talking a lot of trash about Eddie Guerrero, who had passed away, and Ray would ultimately win his first world title at that WrestleMania from Randy Orton. So that feud sticks out. Chris Jericho, they feuded in WCW and then again in WWE, so he sticks out. Now, I'm going to give you four. Those three I was going to say, but I think you know where I'm going. Number four, Eddie Guerrero. I mean, when you start off with the legendary matches they had, dating back to, obviously you can go back to AAA, Mexico, Lucha Libre, but I mean, WCW Halloween Havoc, one of the best matches of all time. Go check it out. It still holds up. And then we go to WWE, where him and Eddie Guerrero are later feuding. They have these classic matches after classic matches. And then that SummerSlam ladder match with the custody of Dominic hanging up there in the ladder. When you really think about it, it's such a silly thing. It's such a silly pro wrestling thing. This kid you're trying to win custody of in a ladder match. It's so ridiculous. But these guys made it work because they were the most professional, and they sold the emotion, and they told a great story. We might have to do another one of like top Rey Mysterio matches, and I think those two Eddie Guerrero ones I had mentioned, the Halloween Havoc one in WCW and that SummerSlam ladder match, are going to be there. But those are my top four feuds for Rey. I'm going with Batista, Jericho, Orton, and Eddie. Eddie's got to be there. But I'm interested to hear from you. I know there's some feuds with Kurt Angle and other guys. Give me some of your top Rey Mysterio feuds of all time. Let me know in the comments, and thanks for subscribing.